Well, hi, I thought I'd do a quick update on the tank. Still struggling with a bit of hair algae, and I did add a bit more cleanup crew which I delivered a couple of days ago. You see, torch coal's not doing too bad. I've added, I've had this tuxedo urchin for a couple of years, so I thought they do quite a good job. So I ordered a second one. Didn't quite realise how big it was. As you can see, he's going around the tank, slowly eating the algae. So I'm hoping two of them might make a difference. I've also added two, I think it's called, is it crocus snails? I've added two of those, so hopefully they'll help me. They seem to be doing quite a good job. I'm never quite sure what snails are best for hair algae, because I know you get turbo snails and all different ones, but I don't know, I wasn't holding out a lot of hope for these, but they seem to be quite active. So yeah, hopefully they'll help a little bit. And I did add another crab if I can find him, and he's been sitting in my coral, but he's wedged himself here. But I didn't realise how big he is. Quite a big crab. So yeah, he's not doing a lot of it. He was sitting in a coral for. When I first got him, he wedged himself in this coral for about 2 days. So yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. Green star polyps not doing too bad. He's still hair algae kind of upsetting him a little bit. But I'd say that, I don't know, hopefully they're going to improve a little bit. But yeah, here I've cut back on feeding, clean the shrimp. The only thing is, I think this guy's a bit unhappy because he's used to getting more food. So Starry Blenny's definitely, he's looking for food now. He's funny. He's like, when are you going to feed me? But the main thing I'm a bit worried about is I don't want to cut back too much, obviously, because this guy needs constant feeding. So I'm going to try and get a constant supply, hopefully, of copepods, and then hopefully I can keep adding copepods to the tank, and then I won't have to add so much of the frozen foods and stuff to the tank. So yeah, I've watched a YouTube video from Reef Builders, and they give a few, I think they give 10 tips, and one of the main tips they said was just do not feed too much. I think they feed their little nano tank, I think he said, like every 3 days, but I can't do that to our fish. I mean, I'd have to feed them every day. I've just got to try and cut back, because I normally give them 3 feeds a day, so I'm trying to cut back to 2 small feeds a day. But this guy's my main worry, just making sure he gets enough food. So yeah, that's the only issue, so it's feeding. I've got put an internal filter back in. The skimmer I've actually put onto a, if it'll focus, skimmer I put onto a dry skim. I've never tried a dry skim before, but normally I'll just open the air valve up completely and just let it skim away. But since I put it on a dry skim, I don't know if you can see, but the top of the water, it's not picking it up. No, you're not getting it. The water surface is completely clear. There's no sort of slime or build up or anything on it. So the skimmer seems to do a better job when I turn the air line down. So yeah, so that's that on the tank at the minute. Oh, floor's creaking, that's not good. I'll put the internal filter back in for the minute. As we see it in the corner. So I'm going to leave it in for a little while. I'll just use it for now, and then we'll see how we go with it. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I might very tempted to put a very small external filter on the tank now. Because I bought, I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you now. I bought a box of these. I bought a box of these nanotech biospheres. So I've added some of them. I think I've added about 10 to the internal filter for now, because I'm hoping they're supposed to create a lot of like not aerobic, anaerobic space, I think it is, where lots of anaerobic bacteria can live, and if you get enough of it, it should help to bring my nitrates down. So I'm hoping that'll work. I'm trying to find something to dose some bacteria into, like to give it a boost, but I don't actually know what product to use at the minute. So I've put about 10 of them in the filter, and I'm going to see how they go. But yeah, that's got a minute. But yeah, you do get quite a, this is 1 kilo box. I think it's about £21. I can open it. Oh. Yeah, so you see I've got quite a lot left over. See my fingers here, quite big. They're not massive, but quite a nice size. Obviously I can't get that many in an internal filter, so they would go better in an external filter. I could get a lot more in it. So yeah, bought those. Copepods, maybe this that way. Copepods, I've just added some more phytoplankton to today because it was just going a bit light. I'm not sure whether they're doing okay or not. Let's just see. I'm not sure if the dark patch down the bottom is like the eggs waiting to hatch, or whether that's just dirt that builds up. But as you see, I don't know, there's a lot, there's some in there, but there's not as many as I want, and this has been running for over a month now, so just gonna leave it and see how it goes. But I'm just hoping they're gonna build up to more, but if I can get it to focus a bit better. Yeah, so that's the copepods anyway. That's it in a minute. So we'll see how that goes. I've also put a light next to it, which I put on at night. Just put that on at night, just for a couple of hours, so they get a bit of light. Should focus. Right, yeah, just pop that on for a couple of hours. Yeah, so I've done that. And if we go over to the innovative marine tank, I have done a complete rescape. Yeah, this side I've just created just a nice rock structure with a few little holes and that in it. And Blenny sits in his little hole, if I can focus on him. You see him? With Blenny in his little hole. So yeah, do that. I added a little bit more cleanup crew, so I've got there's a Trocus now up in the corner, and he seems to be going through some of the hair algae on the back wall. There's a bit left down the bottom there, but he's taken away quite a bit of it, so yeah, that's quite good. So yeah, that side by the rescape, and then this side as well I've just rescaped. If you can see, it's made a few little caves, and openings, swim throughs, little places they can hide and fish can make little houses. There's my little trimmer goby. If we can focus on him, there he is. Yeah, he's got a cell. There's 2 of them in there, but I can only see 1 at the minute. So yeah, so yeah, so just going to see how it goes. I'm happy with escape now, so just gonna, same with this tank, gonna cut back on feeding and just see how it goes. So I'm hoping, still going to try and make this a little LPS tank with a few little LPS coals, but the last lot of coals I just lost, but I'm not sure what it is. Main thing I'm getting, I'd say, is getting quite a lot of evaporation, so I'm going to try and find some kind of perspex I can cut and lay in the centre of this, and then maybe cut a piece to go across the back here, just to reduce evaporation, because even just now the water levels already dropped and that was just overnight. It just dropped so quickly. And I've, just to try and see if they help a bit as well, I've put some of the floss in, and I've put a few, see, some of the max spec biospheres in here. Can't get many of them in, as you can see I can only get about 5 in each one, but I'm hoping they might just help for filtering stuff. And because I've done a rescape with some new rock, I put some of the old rock down the back, just because it's got lots of beneficial biological like bacteria in it. So yeah, I've just left a load of rock in the back there. Might leave it there, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, as long as it doesn't build up with too much waste, then I'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I used the Carib Sea Life Rock shapes. So yeah, they're really nice rock. I've got quite a bit left over. I had to break it up. It did come in quite big chunks, but you see there's nice little holes in it. But yeah, shame I wanted to use a bit more of it, but I couldn't fit any of it in. But I just broke a few bits off, and yeah, you can make some really nice structures out of it. So yeah, got quite a bit left over. I'll just put that in storage. So yeah, so that's both the tanks, now they're running. Anyway, see you on the next one. Bye.